Citizens of St. Genevieve, gather round. My name is Augustus St. Jem. You know me. My brother, J. Felix St. James, Lieutenant Colonel, one of the first volunteers after the war started in 1861, was killed just a few months ago down at the Battle of Shiloh. We're not going to let his death be in vain. And so we're going to keep fighting this war for the Union. I just received these orders from St. Louis. Special Order 61 from the Office of the Provost Marshal, General District of Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois. Dated September 3rd, 1862. Gustavus St. James B. has been appointed Provost Marshal of St. Genevieve County, and that his orders are to be obeyed and respected accordingly. Because we've had so many Southern sympathizers here, guerrillas, Sam Hildebrand. Oh, that's the reason I am declaring that St. Genevieve County is now under martial law.
Well, I'll bring Sam down there.
I will be in the courthouse. Ridiculous. Martial law. What about the real law?
Yeah.
We are the real law.
Yeah, right.
There you go, Rob.
You ain't the sheriff?
You're not even a cop. You don't want to hear it, does it?
They just want to do whatever they want to do, and they think they can walk on everybody all the time.
Buck you up. Pick that away. We're going to kick this out. Yeah, take it around the corner. You didn't want to talk, yeah.
He's picking around the corner.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's the best idea.
They'll be arrested. Everybody's down.
And they're just walking down the main street.
Yeah, they're just flapping wind anyway. What's up over there?
Martial law there, brother.
I think I'll just check him out.
I think we can take him.
I'll take him over there. I'll get out. See how pretty he is. He's all prettied up, ain't he?
You hold him, I'll pass him.
You okay? All right.
I took the gun.
You grab the gun. Yeah, we got that far down. You get the gun. Look how pretty he looks there. I think I'll go put a pick on him. He's the only one showing his face.
Yep.
Well, pick on him.
He's good.
Boy, don't you just stand there so straight and pretty. You're awful pretty. Are you a woman?
Well, they'd say they're the law now. They got that. That can't be
What
good.
you doing back there? Can't help me out back there.
We got two of them going. Three of them.
I ain't worried about them. They'll run.
First one screams, they'll come running.
Well, I will not be a real cop. I will not be a real cop. Nope.
You should be the real cop down there and the man whose job back.
Well, do we need to go down there and run them off? Keep it moving.
I wouldn't go up there if I was you.
Andy.
Nah, I'm just gonna say boo. Oh, pretty looking little guys. We all love her. Get some kissing with some pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Take his red shawl. Ever eat them things? Hey, good white sweat on it. handed them to one of us. You know that. You don't want to check them out? See how pretty they are? See how pretty they are.
Who are you looking at me for?
I think you look pretty.
Oh,
Oh, I'll tell you, I almost ain't even seen a woman look that pretty.
Gentlemen have papers to be in this town?
We don't do papers, we like.
That's right.
well, they probably can't read. Look at them.
That's right, we don't want to read.
Well, you know, that's probably
We want
probably
to
a good thing.
We want to take money out of your bank.
part of this.
You want to take some money out
We
of
want
my
to take
bank?
some money out of your
I don't know
bank.
those gentlemen.
You gotta be
stand
able,
out
you
like
gotta be
sore
able to
thumbs.
sign
All right,
the
just
receipt,
standing
take
there.
money out.
Oh, we don't sign that.
Sign a guard.
Here, I just put an S on that baby.
I think maybe we'll keep an eye on you guys.
Provost Marshal.
I'll sign with an X.
Bob. Who's doing the
Pinky Boo. What's he back there hiding? Look at him.
This ain't dreaming.
He's gonna be out here with us. I tell you, we ain't outnumbered, but you can come out of hiding.
How do you figure out numbers?
We'll see. The odds are it's gonna take,
That's all right.
you know, 5 to take one of us. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what my colonel told me to do.
What colonel?
Well, I had one time.
Were you in the Union Army?
No.
Oh, here. Let me.
I was in the Indian Army.
Let's go over here and talk. I was in the Confederate.
Oh, he's just a guy who knows it all.
Hey, they got free beer in here, you know? Free beer in the end.
Really?
Well, no, we got free beer
How
over
free
here.
is it? Free don't mean always being free with you guys.
Free is like.
It's all surprise.
Come along.
Hey, you two guys alone, they didn't do anything.
Okay.
He'll be right back shortly.
They didn't do anything. Leave them alone.
No, we want to
Hold it down over there.
This is our camp meeting.
I just want to check out all these pretty guys. You're not here? You're there.
You're from around. How close is that to St.
Well, that can be anywhere.
What woods do you live in? In the brush.
All over.
You're not that fat. You can't live all over.
Oh, we do too.
See now, there's two here. Is that your dad? Y'all growing up together.
Y'all stay down like
We don't, we steal them. That's right. I took them off one of you guys.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh, he was laying on the ground there.
So what we do then is
He shot him.
we have a pro version. You shot him?
I know, he shot him.
I got some deer over there. You wanna come with me?
Sergeant.
Can't take him.
Private, is that the way to dress an officer?
Yes, sir.
Provost Marshal, what are you doing here, sir? Provost Marshal, I'm here to tell you, Company H, 3rd Missouri State Militia Cavalry, will be stationed here in St. Genevieve.
I got a telegram from St. Louis telling me about that. but I didn't know you would arrive this quick. But I have prepared a campground for your men while they're here. Would you like to inspect it?
Provost Marshal, that is unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. We are in this county because we are here because you can't control this county. You expect us to live in tents or pay rent, make you rich?
That's all we got, sir.
What about the courthouse?
We gotta conduct our business here. Look at this building. We've got courts, we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got other business on a day-to-day basis. Is that what you want?
We will use your courtrooms for our barracks and the area, and our horses will be picketed in the area next door.
Oh, come on.
We will
You guys
require.
came in and you took the money out of our bank in 1861.
We will require forage for our horses
Come on, we don't need
and
martial
provisions
law.
for our
We don't
men.
need you and your
That's
Yankee friends.
Provost
Tell us
Marshal,
how to live.
Too much, you guys don't do
You
anything.
will
Just
furnish
you and
these
the blade
items.
dealer, I tell you.
I have 60
We'll see
men.
how well you're able to do
Get
your
them out of here.
job.
We'll
We don't
deal
want
with you
them.
later. I have 60 men under my command along with our horses.
We don't need any more of
They
this.
arrive in 2 days.
No, don't feed them. We can't feed all them.
And who is that making the
Hey, come
commotion?
down there and pick this
Who is
thing
that
up.
making the commotion?
That's O.D. Harris. He's the newspaper editor of the Plain Dealer.
That's right. I'm sending you guys out of town. I'll write you all kinds of stories. Won't be able to do your job. Shoulder part.
Sergeant,
Don't even try.
take Mr. Harris and bring him to my attention.
Yes, sir. Oh, well, you told me right here.
What's this?
You can't arrest him.
Hey, you can't do this. This is a country here. Come on. We can do what I want. We have certain basic rights here. I've been acting accordingly this whole time. You guys are the ones that aren't acting accordingly here.
And his authority? What authority does he have here?
No,
We're underneath martial law.
we don't buy
Sergeant, silence this individual.
How do we plan on doing that?
Mr. Harris, as of this moment, the rebel sympathizing plain dealer is out of business.
Oh, this is
As well as your position as editor.
Oh, this isn't right.
If at any time you try to print a paper while these unpleasant circumstances, you will immediately be arrested and thrown into jail.
Help me out.
Stand up for him.
Sergeant, take him into custody.
Yes, sir. Mr. Harris, I apologize, but get to go with the Help me out later, all right?
Yeah, we'll get you.
You guys get me later, all right?
How far you got? I shoot somebody. God ass. Hey. God ass.
OAVE has said these are times that try men's souls. If any of you have any thoughts of aiding and abetting the rebel army or members of the guerrilla bushwhackers, your actions will be considered as treason against the Union, and your soul will be tried. It has also come to my attention that there is much abuse of the powers of the soldiers of the St. Genevieve militia. Certain members of this community that sell alcohol are giving to the militia free drinks. The circumstances for these free drinks, I have not been able to learn. So the following orders are issued. Sergeant, make sure the troops call our attention.
Order.
Bring them attention orders.
Company. Attention. Sir, by the way, I have detained Mr. Harris.
Thank you, Sergeant. Special Order 13. There having been complaints made to this Office of Conduct disgraceful to a soldier of men belonging to St. Genevieve County Militia, it is hereby ordered that all members of said company will, from this date, remain in their camp unless furnished with a pass by the officer appointed over them.
We wipe on paper.
Any members of said company found in town lounging around saloons or other public places without a pass will be arrested by the patrol guard and severely punished for disobedience of orders. There will be a roll call 3 times each day when it is ordered. All members will be present unless on duty or excused by the officer commanding. All absentees will be reported and punished accordingly. In accordance with orders, the enlisted men of said company and my charges are hereby turned over to Captain Good, Company B, Infantry Volunteer Commander Post, who will provide for said company and designate the hours for roll call and drill
I'll take care
and
of it.
such other duties as he may deem necessary,
I'll take care of it.
until the officers appointed to command said company are duly commissioned. No soldier will be allowed to purchase spirits or various liquors without first obtaining a permit from the commanding officer. And permits for such purchase will only be granted in case of sickness. Special Order 14. The attention of keepers and vendors of spirits and various liquors is hereby called to Special Order Number 1, previously issued by the Office of the Provost Marshal. In reference to the sale, gift, or disposal of spirits and various liquors to soldiers and non-commissioned officers, all violations of said orders will be summarily dealt with in accordance with provisions in said order number 1. These orders go in effect as of now and are to be posted throughout the town and the camp. Hey, there's an officer in the bar.
Cool.
What? Said there's an officer in the bar. Sergeant, take a detail and grab and
We should join him.
drag that
We should join him.
misconnect out.
Sir. I mean, a big shoulder arm.
I'm trying to talk me into having a beer.
Forward mark.
I'm not driving. The horse is.
Down the left.
Somebody's gonna go follow me in there. I already killed her other one. She got dead. I don't know what they done. He didn't do that. Brent, what he felt was right. I think you're going in here. I think you're gonna let him be in your drunk. What the heck? Not, hey, over fresh.
We're serving free beer in here. Come on, bring the guys. Free beer.
Nah, we can't drink right
Hey, hey guys, they're serving free beer.
now. We got a job to do. We can't drink right now. We are Southern gentlemen. We wait till we get.
Captain, they're serving free beer. Let's go. Let's go have some beer.
Let's go, sir.
Take his beer from me.
Here you go, Captain. Here's our lieutenant.
Serving free beer in there.
No beer? Give me here.
Yeah, it's free.
Oh. I'm gonna take it and save
It's
it.
almost cold.
Come on, let's go have a beer. Come on, have beer.
There's free beer in there.
Drinking the beer.
Wait, see if you get it.
Let me pull it for you while you sit.
Lieutenant, you are a disgrace. Drunk in the middle of the day?
Here comes the abuse again.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Free beer, sir. I thought I'd get me some before it was all gone. Come on, guys. Go get some beer.
Don't take them guys in there and get them some beer. We don't watch things out here for you.
It's his fault. He said free beer. You need to talk to the man who owns that establishment. He said free beer.
Quiet, sir. Lieutenant, you are in violation of the special orders. You will be confined to the local jail for a period of 1 week. And then I will decide what to do with you.
Boo! Boo!
Hey, look, I see him. Just had a beer. Not like it's all falling down drunk or anything.
Get him out of my sight.
Can we go have another beer before I go to jail, sir?
Yeah, we can. Hey, let's go have 3.
3?
All right, let's go drink 3.
Take him away. Get him out of my sight.
Hey, while you're drunk, throw me your pistol. I did. He did. Hey, you were walking. You shot our buddy.
Oh, my gun accidentally went off.
Oh, we know he's bloody dead back here.
He did. I
Yeah, he is.
accidentally. That's why I get
Yeah, accidentally.
yeah.
Do that. Look there and he'll boom. That's not an accident. See, you already starting to kill people. What chances we got? You already killing people. Now we got to take it. Tip my hand. You see my stars and bars? That's who I support.
He's got stars and bars.
No, I don't.
Sergeant, bring him here.
You might come with me, sir. Thank you, sir. I think there's the other guy.
I already did.
What is your name?
Good name.
What is your birth name?
Well, Mama didn't really give me one. I just picked one out. They call me all kinds of names.
I believe that, sir. I think I've called him several names myself.
Most people call me Hasty, but I don't really have a name. Don't got no parents. Don't got no money. It's like your bank. That's a pretty little sword you got there.
Sir, we are under martial law.
I know. we're right here listening. We ain't went nowhere yet. Ain't good. He ain't.
You are under arrest. You will be put in jail and transported to the Gratiot Prison in St. Louis at my earliest convenience.
That's where they take the civilians.
I'm calling my boys.
Yeah, calling your.
Take him away.
Yes, sir.
Since you all have been witnesses of what just transpired, and know there are other members in this community who we are watching, I give you fair warning. I hope justice has been served. The following individuals are suspected of being secessionists and guilty of giving aid and comfort to the enemy. Anthony LeGrave, Hiram Blackledge, Francis Roser, Felix Roser, Furman A. Roser, Eli LeCompte, Franklin Leavenworth, Felix Valet, C.C. Roser, D.C. Little, John C. Watkins, Charles R. Smythe. I have sent your names to the Provost Marshal Commander in St. Louis, and they have rooms prepared for you. All I need is to give the word, and you will be on your way to Gratiot Place.
I didn't choose it.
Thank you, Sergeant. You're doing a fine job. I will make sure your actions are noted. There are many Southern sympathizers in this county. Martial law will continue until the end of this conflict and the Union is preserved. Go about your business, but report any treasonous actions to me. They will be dealt with martially. You are all dismissed. Sergeant, I did not dismiss the company.
I thought you said you were all dismissed.
My apologies, Sergeant. I met with our public gathering. You are now dismissed. Sergeant, call the company to attention.
Company attention.
Shoulder arms. Shoulder arms. Dismissed.
Federal troops used to occupy our courthouse until the end of the war. We didn't have any major battles here. Most of the areas were taken by army. But we were a transportation point. Soldiers from around Fredericktown, Arlington, etc., would come across the plank road, which was a wooden road, and they would come here to get on a steamboat to go down to like
Vicksburg, Mississippi. There were over 800 people in St. Genevieve that fought during the Civil War on both sides. And so we have a lot of members in the community that have ancestors that fought on both sides. We were very divided here in this area. The French that had started the town, a lot of them were slave owners. The Americans who had moved in from Kentucky and Tennessee were slave owners. And in the 1830s, we had a lot of Germans move in, and they were opposed to slavery, so that caused a lot of friction here in town. So again, we didn't have any major battles here, but St. Genevieve people were involved until the end of the war. The federal troops left the courthouse in shambles. We petitioned Congress for rent money and to fix the damage they had done, and they acted very quickly. In 1906, almost 40 years later, they gave us money for what they had done in the courthouse. So we thank you for coming today to participate in our little reenactment of facts of Civil War things that actually happened here in St. Genevieve over 150 years ago. Thank you. You're welcome to view our little exhibit over there. We have lists of people who served on both sides. We have weapon exhibits and a camp, and you can see what a soldier's life was like during the Civil War. So again, thank you. And thanks for our Italian visitors. Awesome. All the way from Italy.